Title: Logan, Wolverine, 2017. Paragraph 1. In the year 2029, mutants are nearly extinct, and Logan, once known as Wolverine, lives a life of solitude near the Mexican border. His healing ability is fading, his body is scarred, and he spends his days as a limousine driver to earn money. He hides from the world while caring for an ailing Charles Xavier, who suffers from seizures that unleash devastating psychic waves. Logan has grown weary of life and dreams of buying a boat, the Sunseeker, to escape the world's cruelty. Paragraph 2. Logan's fragile peace is broken when a woman named Gabriella approaches him, pleading for help. She's a nurse who has escaped from a secret lab called Transigen and is desperate to protect a young girl named Laura. Gabriella reveals that Laura is no ordinary child. She was created using Logan's DNA, making her his biological daughter. At first, Laura is silent but fierce, displaying the same claws, feral instincts, and hewing powers as Logan once had. Soon, they are hunted by Donald Pierce, a ruthless leader of the Reavers, a cyber-enhanced mercenary group working for Transigen. A violent confrontation erupts, and Laura shocks Logan and Xavier with her brutal combat skills. The trio narrowly escapes, beginning a dangerous journey across the country toward a rumored safe haven called Eden. As they travel north, Logan struggles with his role as a protector and father figure. Charles, despite his illness, becomes a guiding voice, reminding Logan that there's still goodness in the world and in him. The old man finds joy in Laura's company, seeing her as a symbol of hope for mutant kind. But Logan, hardened by years of pain and loss, refuses to believe in hope, convinced that happy endings don't exist for people like them. Their journey takes them to a kind farming family who offers them shelter for a night. For a fleeting moment, Logan experiences peace and a glimpse of the family life he never had. But tragedy soon strikes when the Reavers find them. In a brutal attack led by X-24, a mindless clone of Logan created by Transigen, Charles and the family are killed. Logan, devastated and guilt-ridden, barely survives and escapes with Laura. Broken and angry, Logan learns from Transigen's files that the organization had been breeding mutant children as weapons, using DNA from various mutants. When the children showed empathy and refused to kill, the program was shut down, and the kids were to be destroyed. The surviving children, including Laura, escaped with Gabriella's help. Determined to keep them safe, Logan reluctantly agrees to help Laura reach Eden. They finally find the other mutant children hiding in the mountains. The young mutants, each with unique powers, look to Logan as a hero, even though he no longer sees himself that way. The children prepare to cross into Canada, where they hope to find freedom. Logan, weakened by his failing healing factor, decides to rest, knowing that his time is running out. When Pierce and the Reavers ambush the children, Logan injects himself with a serum that temporarily restores his strength. In a final, feral rage, he tears through the enemies, fighting to protect Laura and the other kids. However, he must face X-24 one last time. a battle between his old self and the man he has become. The fight is brutal, and though Logan kills X-24, he is mortally wounded. As Logan lies dying, Laura calls him Daddy for the first time, and he finally accepts her as his daughter. With his last breath, he tells her, "Don't be what they made you," and dies peacefully, free at last from his pain and haunted past. Laura buries him, marking his grave with a simple wooden cross. In the film's final moment, Laura turns the cross sideways, forming an X in honor of the X-Men who came before. She and the other mutant children continue their journey towards safety, symbolizing the rebirth of hope. Logan ends not as a superhero spectacle, but as a deeply human story, a farewell to the Wolverine, a man who found his soul through sacrifice and love.